meeting to order here. This meeting may be recorded and there is no expectation of privacy. And we need to offer a moment of silence for Joseph Villa, our WIU board member from Ligonier Valley School District who recently passed.
Could you please rise?
All right, let's pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We were in executive session tonight here from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and we were dealing with personnel and legal matters. And I'm ready for roll call.
Mr. Leonard? Ms. Bretz?
Yes.
Ms. Bisco? Mr. Bojalid?
Here.
Mr. DeSaroff?
Here.
Dr. Fike?
Here.
Ms. Humberger? Ms. Mock? Ms. Nemec?
Here.
Ms. Rao? Mr. Shaw?
Here.
Mr. Cedar?
Here.
Ms. Shear? Mr. Toman?
Mr. Toman?
Here.
Ms. Guleen?
Here.
Ms. Yerga? Nine present, 8 absent.
Thank you. Do we have any citizen comments on agenda items? I need a motion and a second approval of the minutes from April 22nd, 2025 meeting.
So moved, Bojalid.
Second, Nemec. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Any correspondence?
No.
Any WIU Foundation updates?
Just other than the report that the IU Bingo was held on May 17th at Rizzo's, and a number of the staff in the room here were in attendance. It was a wonderful event. Dr. Fike attended. It really was. And over the top. It was
Awesome.
a wonderful event, and I don't know what the amount of money they made off of it, but I'm sure it was quite profitable.
Wonderful, thank you.
So all of our districts and the students will certainly benefit from their hard work.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you. Financial reports. Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? We need a motion and a second to approve FR 245032 through FR 2425-034.
So moved, Bojalid.
Second, Nemec.
And this is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Board committee reports, any updates for executive services,
Not at this time.
curriculum services, financial,
We are still waiting on a state budget. Once the state budget passes, if it passes, it's looking a better position for core funding. And we're still dealing with waiting for paperwork for the doors, the $18,000 to replace the doors. We're still waiting for the paperwork for that.
thank you. Student and early childhood services,
Yes, we met earlier, and a couple things I wanted to note. Clearview School ended last Friday. They did have a prom called Glow in the Dark Party, and they had five high school graduates. We discussed the early childhood program in detail, and Dr. Stohan stated that things are going as well as he expected them to. They are going to focus in this program more on foundational literacy. And in this program, they will be teaching young children oral language skills. They're going to focus on the alphabet, and the goals that in the past have not been written for this program are now in the process of being written. So the scope and sequence and the cycles and the alphabet and so forth will be in writing as skills to be taught to these children. He stressed that there's no cut-in services, and he has met with daycare centers and Head Starts. And he also explained that under EI, the students will come in 1 week in June, 1 week in July, which is the beginning of the next school year, and 1 week in August for services. He was very pleased with the progress that is being made with the early intervention, and he hopes that it will be a smooth program next year.
Thank you. Any update on technology and innovation services?
No.
So now we're ready for the executive director's report.
Well,
Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm good. Well, thank you very much, Ms. President. Very happy to have a number of celebrations for us to have this evening. Excuse me, many special guests. Doesn't look like we have any induction participants, so I'll skip on to recognition of administrators who are here tonight. In addition to our directors, you'll actually be hearing from Adam Zawash, Dan Syvac, and Joe Rice, who's not presenting tonight, who wishes he would be, is also here tonight. So I also want to welcome Mary Drezelak, too, our marketing and communication specialist, who is here this evening. During our All Celebration Day, we had a number of celebrations and awards that were given. This is the first year in which we did all 5 of these events in front of all of our employees at the Fred Rogers Center in St. Vincent. And each of those winners I invited tonight so the board could also recognize them. So first up is the Annie Sullivan Award. If Nathan Reed, if you wouldn't mind standing up. This is this year's Annie Sullivan Award winner. And to give you some background on this award is named after Helen Keller's teacher, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Association of Intermediate Units as well as the Westmoreland Intermediate Unit. This peer-nominated award recognizes special educators facilitating acceptance of students with disabilities in schools and communities. Mr. Reed, thank you for all that you do, and congratulations on being this year's Annie Sullivan Award. Thank you very much. Next up is our Outstanding Paraeducator Award. Is Christine in the audience tonight? I do not see her. So Christine Schulteis was the winner of this year's award. The paraeducator provides support to students and teachers by assisting with instruction, classroom management, and other tasks to facilitate student learning and well-being. In doing this, the outstanding paraeducator provides efficiency and initiative in the performance of their work, enhances the overall image of paraprofessionals within this intermediate unit, and positively impacts students with whom he or she works on a daily basis. So let's give Christine Schulteis a round of applause in her absence. All right. The next 3 I'm also very excited about. For the first time, and at the recommendation of a newer employee, we don't have enough celebrations during the celebration day before. And so the committee decided to create 3 awards that were associated with our standards of excellence. And you can find our standards of excellence, on our mission posters that are now in each room, thanks to Mary's design. And there are 7 of them. And you take those 7, and the committee created 3 different awards. And the 3 different awards are called the Impact, the Inspirational, and also the Innovation Award. And so for the the Impact Award, this is given to an employee who demonstrates professionalism, collaboration, and communication. Their qualities include possessing strong work ethic, a positive attitude, commitment to customer service, working with a partner or a team to accomplish a goal. And the winner of that award was Barry Brame. I don't see Barry here this evening, but let's give Barry Brame a round of applause. Barry is relatively a new employee, maybe how many months, Stephen?
About 7 or 8.
7. And he was just floored that he had won the award because everybody loves Barry. Everybody loves Barry. So he got the Impact Award. The Inspiration Award went to an individual who demonstrated leadership, accountability, and expertise. Their quality included the art of serving others by equipping them with training, taking ownership and completing assigned tasks to fulfill and further the goals of the organization, intelligent risk-taking, resource networking, and insights through valuable experiences. We had a number of nominees that were nominated for this position, or for this award. During our All Celebration Day, it was the only Mr. Joe Rice, who was the winner of the Inspiration Award. So Joe, if you don't mind standing, let's give Joe a round of applause. Joe has been carrying around his award everywhere he has gone. So, in fact, it's probably in his bag right now. All right, last but not least for awards, the Innovation Award. This award will be given to an employee who demonstrates innovation within their everyday tasks. Their qualities include strategic inducing and participating in adopted changes, managing, organizing, deploying resources, have the ability to plan strategically for the future and see planning from a macro level without direction. Again, number of employees that were nominated, and I'm very happy to announce that Mr. Tim Hamill was awarded the Innovation Award. So Tim, congratulations, and please stand so we can recognize you. And I think most who know Tim, he is the most innovative person I've ever met in my whole life. So congratulations, Tim. And you will be sadly missed due to your retirement, that I'm going to recommend that they do not accept this evening. So I will say, thanks to the committee and all of their hard work, the fact that we were able to celebrate all 5 of those awards in front of everyone was a very, very special moment. And we are going to be continuing that from year after year. And eventually, Mary and I are working on a display out here in the hallway that will honor all of these award winners throughout the years for many, many years to come. So thank you again and congratulations to all of our award winners. All right, so as we've been doing every month, I've been asking administrators to introduce themselves to the board, give a little bit of background of where they came from, what they've done, and what they currently do at the intermediate unit. Tonight we have 2 special presenters. First is going to be Adam Zawalsh, who is currently the interim Student Services Supervisor. You may have noticed his name a little later in the agenda. And then after that, we're going to have Dan Syvac, our newest Clairview School Principal, who was just briefed on what to do tonight during his presentation. So we'll give him some grace, and you only have 5 minutes. So Adam, you are up. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today and to share a little bit about myself. Like Dr. Conway said, my name is Adam Zawalsh, and I'm currently the Interim Student Services Supervisor. And with a little luck tonight, and with your blessing, I might lose the interim title. So honored to introduce myself and tell you about my journey through this wonderful organization. I came here about 18 years ago as a fresh-faced person right out of St. Vincent College with a master's degree in special education and a deep-rooted passion for supporting students with diverse needs. As a special education teacher, I had the opportunity to work with students from age 5 to 21. I've worked in classrooms such as life skills, autistic support, multidisability support, learning support, worked as a CTC liaison at Central Westmoreland Career and Technology Center, as well as up in New Kensington at Northern Westmoreland CTC. Also a couple resource rooms throughout a few school districts in our county. My niche ended up being working in the emotional behavioral support, particularly serving students in partial hospitalization classrooms. I've spent about 10 of my 18 years as a partial hospitalization teacher. Let's see. Each role has shaped my understanding and how to best serve students, families, and the districts we support. I have an eagerness for learning and a difficulty saying no to things. And so that sort of led me to being a part of numerous committees, teacher leadership opportunities, professional development presentations, student teaching, peer mentoring, and an untold number of other things. As well as numerous supervisors suggesting along the way that maybe I should dabble and explore into this educational leadership and supervision thing. And so right around COVID time, back to St. Vincent College again for a third time for a master's in educational leadership. Since stepping into the supervisory role this year, I've had the fortunate opportunity to work closely with many dedicated staff to ensure the delivery of high-quality, student-centered services across the region. I currently supervise several amazing programs such as the Sensory Support Program, comprised of teachers of the blind and visually impaired, teachers of the deaf and hard of hearing, and an educational audiologist. I also supervise some center-based classrooms, the Greensburg Partial Hospitalization Program, the Westmoreland County Prison Education Program, the Westmoreland County Youth Regional Detention Center Education Program, and then the educational staff at the youth shelter as well. Let's see. Some highlights from this year. I got to support the Hempfield Area School District's special education program, completing their compliance monitoring for continuous improvement, the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency grant administration for non-public schools, and then something I really enjoyed doing this year was supporting Patan's Attract, Repair, Retain program by going to and presenting to aspiring educators from Central Westmoreland Career and Technology Center, so sharing a little bit about what teachers of the blind and teachers of the deaf and hard of hearing do as well. And so beyond that, one of the most rewarding parts was collaborating with local school districts, families, community partners to create programs that align to federal, state, local laws, policies to respond to real-world challenges faced by our students. I place a strong emphasis on professional development, both for myself and staff alike, and really believe that a leadership means learning along with others and trying to bring the mindset into every coaching conversation, training session, and team meeting. Thank you again for your opportunity to speak here tonight. It's a privilege to be a part of the Westmoreland Intermediate Unit team, and I look forward to continuing our shared mission of empowering students and supporting schools across Westmoreland County. Does anybody have any question that I can share a little bit more about myself? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam. Excellent job, and it has been a pure pleasure. I think I can speak for my director colleagues to see your growth, over the last year. So thank you very much, Adam, for serving in that role for us. And cross our fingers for a later vote.
I'm glad there's a quorum here today.
Yeah, there is a quorum. Yes, and each and every one of you made a quorum today, so you did something very positive today. So thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you.
So our newest member of our administrative team is Dan Savak, who is our Clairview School Principal, and the floor is yours to kind of share a little bit about you and for the board to get to know you.
Sure. Good evening. As mentioned, my name is Dan Savak. I'm the new principal at Clairview School. First, I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone here, the board, the IU, for the opportunity in this position. I'm very excited about it and grateful. A little bit about myself. I'm a Mount Pleasant grad. I grew up in Mount Pleasant. From there, I went to Bethany College for my undergrad in education. I have a master's degree from Old Dominion University in educational leadership. I have 10 years of classroom experience in a variety of roles as a special education teacher, and largely in part to my wife served in the U.S. Navy, so we moved around and I brought different chances to be in different classrooms, different programs, different grade levels, and got to see a lot of different things. So that was a great part of our lives. We ultimately decided that we wanted to move back home, so we came back to Southwest Pennsylvania, and I pursued administrative position, and I ended up with McGuffey School District for three years, a little over 3 years, where I served in a variety of roles. I started out as an assistant principal at the middle school. I was promoted to an elementary school building principal, and then again, I was the director of special education. During that time out there, we started a family, so I have a young daughter, she's 2, and the commute from where I live in Hempfield area school district, so the commute to Washington County McGuffey School was quite far, so it prompted me to start to look for a position that was close to home, but yet a right fit and kind of, a unique blend of what I felt like I did well. And I enjoyed being a director of special ed, but I also enjoyed being a building leader. So the opportunity at Clairview, when that came, that was the first one that I applied for, and again, extremely grateful for this opportunity to be here. So that's what brought me to the IU. In my short time at Clairview School, it's been a rewarding experience. We do a lot of things, as mentioned. We offered the prom to our students. We recently had our graduation. We do a lot of different events within the school. We operate a lot of different programs. We have different classrooms where we have autism support, life skills support, multi-disability, and as well as emotional support. So very comprehensive programs for our kids there. And basically my goal right now is to continue to expand upon what we do well. Recently was able to secure a partnership with Special Olympics. It's a free partnership with us that we're looking to grow some intramurals and bring them in during school hours to give our students opportunities. Also looking and exploring different avenues to bring a sensory room for our autism support classrooms, as well as looking into expanding our functional skills for our life skills program. So very excited about the future as well. And again, I'm just very grateful to be here. And like Adam said, if I could answer any questions, I'll gladly do it.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for joining the team. We are so glad to have you. So thanks again for coming tonight.
Absolutely.
And,
Thank you.
representing Clairview. All right. Joe, you sure you don't want to present?
I always want to present, but
Okay.
I'll yield my time.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that does conclude the executive director's report, and just shared with Mrs. Bretz, I believe that the agenda could go pretty efficiently tonight. So I believe we should just kind of continue to go through and then call for an executive session after the voting portion of the meeting's over, if that's okay with the board. Okay? Well, that concludes the executive director's report.
All right, so old business, there's none. Executive services, there's nothing new. Human resource services, are there any motions that need to be pulled for discussion? I make a motion to approve HR-2425-091 through HR-2425-102. I need a motion in a second.
So moved. Bojella.
We'll leave second.
This is a roll call vote.
Mr. Bojalid?
Yes.
Mr. DeSera?
Yes.
Dr. Fife?
Yes.
Ms. Nemec?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
I have a question. Weren't we supposed to pull 24, 25, 101 for approve or disapprove?
We do need an identification of approve or disapprove. That is correct. So Attorney Edwards, how would you like us to handle? So we.
You're currently have a motion on the table that's being voted on at the moment. So you can have whoever made the first and second amend their motion to include only the ones you want to be voted on right now. Recast the votes then on that amended motion. And then if there's a second motion to be made on the other motion, that would be done at that point.
All right, so it would be Mr. Bojalid who would need
Sure,
to.
my motion's fine, exactly what you said, I move.
So basically, Christie, it would be a motion to approve 91 through 100 and 102. and we will do 101 separately.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
So, Attorney Edwards, do we need to vote on that amendment?
You need your second to also agree to that.
I agree.
Okay, so we have an
And
agreement?
then I would restart your votes
Okay,
based on the 91 through 102, exception 101.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Another question. Where's 102? Only see 101, is there?
Get a new one.
Oh,
102 is on.
did you, is that, did you
Yeah,
print
that's
this from this weekend?
yes.
102 was just added,
Oh,
so let me go get you, oh, thank you, Ms. Willie.
Yes.
That was just added this morning. It's
oh,
a,
this, I didn't see it this morning.
that's okay.
Okay, so I think we're good?
Motion and a second on the floor at the moment.
And then roll call. vote.
Okay.
To restart the roll call. Roll
Miss,
call.
Mr. Bojalad,
Yes.
Mr. DeSaroff,
Yes.
Dr. Fike,
Yes.
Ms. Nemec,
Yes.
Mr. Shaw,
Yes.
Mr. Cedar,
Yes.
Mr. Toman,
Toman,
Yes.
Ms. Willeen,
Yes.
Ms. Bretz,
Yes.
9 yeses, motion's carried.
yeah, so now, Attorney Edwards, we would then need a motion and the insertion of the word approve or disapprove for this motion, correct?
With respect to 101,
Yes, the 101, so,
so somebody can make a motion to, excuse me one second. Somebody can make a motion to approve 101 as the motion, and then whenever they make that motion, they can designate whether they're indicating that said motion should be to approve or disapprove.
okay. So you want to call for a motion, then, Mrs. Bretz?
I need someone to make a motion to approve or disapprove HR 2425 101.
I'll make a motion to approve it, maybe.
Fike second.
Roll call vote.
Okay, and this is to approve it.
To approve.
For the sake of any discussion before getting into it.
Any further discussion?
Okay. Mr. DeSaroff,
Yes.
Dr. Fike,
Yes.
Ms. Nemec,
Yes.
Mr. Shaw,
Yes.
Mr. Cedar,
Yes.
Mr. Toman,
Yes.
Ms. Willeen,
Yes.
Ms. Bretz,
Yes.
Mr. Bojalad.
Yes.
9 yes, motion carried.
All right, on to curriculum services. Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? I make a motion to approve, I'll need a motion in a second. I make a motion to approve CS-2425-016 through CS-2425-018.
So moved. Second, Bojalad.
This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed?
Aye.
Mr. Toman, was that for or against?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. So that was aye.
Four.
Motion passed. On to early childhood services. Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? I make a motion to approve ECS-2425-004 through ECS-2425-005. I need a motion in a second.
Motion, Nemick.
Second, Cedar.
This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passed.
All right, so Mrs. Bretz, this is where we will need to pull specifically 028 is one that we want to do the pull. Yeah, probably, yeah, but he should probably pull first. So, Attorney Edwards, can, Ms. President just call for a motion for everything except for 28 and then move
That's
forward
fine.
with that?
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, just call for a motion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I need a motion to pull or to approve. Okay. Is there, well, first of all, are there any motions that need pulled for discussion?
Just 28.
Yeah, 28.
Okay.
Yep, 28 will be pulled.
I need a motion to approve FS-2425-025 through, minus, I don't know how to say that.
Just make it through 2425-30 with the exception of -28.
This is a voice vote. I need a motion in a second.
So moved, Bogelli.
Second, Nemick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed.
Mr. Chairman, that was an aye, correct?
4, yes.
Yep.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, so we need a separate motion here for SS-2425-048. Or, I'm sorry, -28.
No, this is just a motion regarding it, so whatever the board wants to do with it.
Yep. So either they approve it or reject it.
They
For
can,
that.
they can do a motion to it.
I will take a motion to reject it.
I second the motion to reject.
So that was Bojalet and Nemec. Christie?
As far as just kind of a point of order clarification, the motion as written is to approve, so if the board would want to reject it, you would do your motion in your second as written, and then vote it down.
I'm fine with that.
You can just do a voice vote. Yep.
So if you're both comfortable, it's a
Yes.
motion to approve with.
Yep.
All right, this is a voice vote. All in favor? Any opposed?
Aye.
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 Nay.
Motion failed.
On to student services.
Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? We make a motion to approve SS-2425-048 through SS-2425-053. This is a voice vote. I need a motion in a second.
So moved, Bogelli.
Second, Oline.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. One opposed.
No, I'm saying, we asked if there's any in favor, now you can ask.
Any opposed? All in, motion passed.
Technology and Innovation Services.
Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? Make a motion to approve TIS-2425-009 through TIS-2425-0010. Need a motion and a second, please.
Cedar, I'll make a motion.
Cedar, Christie.
Second, Nemick.
This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Motion passed.
School Board.
Are there any motions that need pulled for discussion? Make a motion to approve SB-2425-055 through SB-2425-057. I need a motion in a second.
Do we need on
Discuss,
057, you have to have an
That's right, so that needs to be pulled. Yep, so, Christy, did you want to explain the PSBA liaison?
Okay. If you are a liaison at your district, you cannot be the WIU liaison. Otherwise, you would be the liaison. You can attend the delegate assembly, which will be on October 21st at Kalahari Resorts, and you would vote. Usually, probably in September, they will send information on what all is being voted on.
Christy, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the beginning. You said if you're on your district's.
If you are the liaison for your district,
You cannot be the
you cannot, that is correct.
Thank you.
And last year's representative, I
Was
think, was
Mr.
Mr.
Shaw.
Shaw.
Yes.
And I can't do it this year. I'm Dairies.
Oh,
I'm
you're
in
Dairies, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm Mount Pleasant.
Oh, wow. And you're Henfield. Well, just because someone's not here doesn't mean they can't be nominated. I'm just saying.
I was going, the deadline is June 27th. I have to have the information in to PSBA as to who the delegate is, or else we will not have a vote.
Are you able to send an email to everyone?
We could follow up and then just put it onto the June board. I mean, that's enough time, right? Because our June board meeting is,
The 23rd, I think it is.
it's past it, so the board has to make a decision tonight.
Well, no, they could make a decision. However, just remember, I will not be here that week.
Oh, but I can contact PSBA
Yes.
on your behalf, yeah.
Yeah, I can send you the email that because you have to go in and,
Okay. Would the board rather wait till June to make that decision when more people will be here?
I don't think we have
Yeah.
a choice.
What's that?
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, okay.
Unless, is somebody willing to volunteer? That isn't.
I think everybody sits from their home district.
Yeah. All right. So then how do we handle that, Attorney Edwards? Do we just simply table that,
I would postpone it.
postpone it? Okay.
Yeah, so you can proceed with your, doing a motion on 55 and 56, and then ask for a separate motion to postpone 57.
Okay, so I need a motion and then a second for 55 and 56.
So moved, Shaw.
I'll second that.
Is
Second
it-
Bojella.
This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's passed. And then we need a motion to postpone 57. I need a motion and a second.
So moved, Shaw, or second, Shaw.
Cedar.
So Sheldon, Cedar, Christie. Yeah. voice
All
vote.
in favor? This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed.
All right, so regarding the Policy News Network updates, there was another one since we've been together, so that's for the board's eyes within Agenda Manager. We currently do not have any first reads on the agenda for the board's consideration at this time. There are no administrative regulations at this time for a simple review by the board. Those are things that are not voted upon. Mr. President, there are no board operating guidelines, first reads, nor seconds. And then that would take you, Mr. President, to the comments by citizens in attendance.
All right, Stacy?
Do you need the microphone, Stace, or are you gonna project?
I think my voice is back, so I think I'm okay.
Awesome.
I just wanted to ask for clarification, because I know at the last board meeting that you guys had stated that you were moving forward with the self-reflection and board assessment. But I wasn't sure I understood correctly, I guess, the parameters. Is that, and I wasn't sure if I heard that we, as the public, would be able to, like, review that, or, you know, or if that was something, I thought I heard executive session, so I wasn't sure how that's being handled. So we don't know at this time.
Yeah, I will say that it's part of the membership that is post July 1.
Oh,
And then post July 1, because of the type of membership that we're getting, it's included. And so we'll be working with PSBA to set that up.
okay.
And then would be discussed in executive session. Because I know you and I have talked a lot about this. That's why I'm sharing this now with you for the benefit of others in the audience as well. So yeah, so post July 1, we'll be working with them to get things set up for the board to be able to respond to that survey.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Comments by WIE Board of Directors, anybody have any comments tonight?
I just wanted to follow up on Stacy was talking about. So we can't get on as a board yet to do that because I tried and it didn't work, and I would just so we can't get on to do that survey yet, not till after July.
Yeah, they have to set it up actually.
Okay.
Yeah, they set it up specific to our board, and then the board gets individual emails. So yeah, it hasn't even been set up because they won't do the work until post July 1.
Okay, I was just wondering about that. Thank you.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Mrs. Bretz, I will ask the board to go into executive session for a brief executive session afterwards, after adjournment.
I need a motion and second for adjournment.
So move, Bojella.
All in favor?
7:47, Christie.